Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've set off from Seathwaite again. I can't believe it, every time I do a video it seems to be from Seathwaite, but what can you say? I mean, it's a great place and it gives you access to places like this, so how bad can it be? I've not been feeling too great really, so I was struggling, wasn't feeling right about getting out on my own, so fortunately my good mate Scott, the lone explorer, he offered to come out with me, give me a bit of company for a night out, so I took him up on that offer and we're heading up towards Great End, up that way somewhere. We've not decided where we're going to pitch, we'll just have a mooch about and see where we fancy really, just having a bit of a relaxed one, nothing too serious. But now we're getting into winter, we've got those long nights ahead of us, 12-14 hours in the tent, so bit more of a comfort rucksack on my back this time. But what is absolutely gorgeous day, got to make the most of it. Just looking over to Great Gable there, down to Steyhead Tarn. There's some tents already pitched up there and it's only 2 o'clock, so just got a bit further to go now, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Hello again, we're back. Oh man, so we've just got pitched up just below Great End. See the cloud just forming over Great End. Hang on. Better? Thought you were steamed up a bit then. Yeah, so there's Scott over there. Got the 2 duo-mids pitched up. Really benign conditions this afternoon. There's just no wind whatsoever, and that cloud just starting to drape its way over Great Gable and Green Gable, and just dropping down through Windy Gap there, looking down towards Steyhead Tarn, sprinkling tarns just over there. Yeah, it's fantastic conditions really. And then if we come round, we've got Lingmel, sun's probably shining in your eyes a bit, but again the clouds just draping over Scarfell there. It's really atmospheric conditions. But nice to have the 2 dual mids together as well, looking good. And after my recent disasters in the wind, it's nice to have no wind. But yeah, great tent, I do love it, so I'm sticking with that for sure. So I've just been watching the sunset there over the Wasdale Valley. Absolutely beautiful. Sun actually sets in about 10 minutes, but what a stunning sight it is, and all this cloud, it just makes it so so atmospheric, really does. Looking out there to across to Ruddy Gill, and the cloud again draping over Lingmel, and where I am now, I'm just actually looking down on Skew Gill. Skew Gill's just down there, but yeah, these winter nights it soon goes dark, so there's going to be a long old night in the tent, and that cloud seems to be settling now. If you look that way, there's Great End, and again the cloud base seems to be dropping as the temperature drops. I've got my gloves on now because that temperature's really started to drop. You can just see where we're pitched just up there. There's Scott, and got wow, that temperature's really dropped now, so it's definitely time for a brew. The clag is coming in as well, so I think quite shortly we're going to be cloaked in all that lot. I don't know if you can see the tents just behind me there, and just beyond that you might be able to see the lights of the Wasdale Inn. Yeah, it's conditions changing now. Still no wind, and that just makes so much difference. But tents are all pitched up. There's about 5 or 6 tents down at Styhead, and we also saw one at Sprinkling as well, but as usual we've got this place to ourselves. So a brew with a 2,200 feet view ish. Cheers. Ooh, that's good. Well, I've just decided to get some tea on now. It's a beautiful night outside. We've just been doing some stargazing, but got my adventure food pasta bolognese, and just boiling a bit of water for that. So looking forward to having some warm tea and getting something to eat. So yeah, but it's so quiet tonight up here. We're about 2,200 feet, but looking down you can see all the lights from the other tents and people walking around the fells with their head torches on as well. So yeah, it's good. It's a really nice night and no wind, which just makes a hell of a difference. I think the temperature's about 5 degrees, so not too bad. It helps when there's no wind. It feels far a lot better when there's no wind. Well, good morning, and what a night that was. No wind whatsoever, totally clear skies. Temperature probably dropped to about 5 degrees, something like that. It wasn't really cold, and it helps so much when there's no wind, but absolutely glorious. It's quite damp this morning all around, but it's not a problem, not in conditions like this. Just looking all around, we just watched the sunrise, and you can see it yourself now. Great Gables there, sun's just starting to light it all up. It's absolutely beautiful. So our plan now is to head up there. That's Great End, and I don't know what we're going to do after that. We're just going to have a mooch about, I think, and see what's what. Head up to Great End and then just decide what we're going to do when we get there. No real plans. Just looking up to Scarfell Pike. You may just be able to see the summit there. I can see some people on the path just making their way up as well. But absolutely gorgeous morning to be out. Saw quite a few tents out last night as well. There's still some people down at Styhead Tarn down there. I mean, there's quite a lot of tents now, more than I think than I saw last night. Yeah, there's the Blencathra Skiddaw range. Absolutely stunning morning, stunning. So we'll get these wet tents packed up and see what we fancy doing. See you in a bit. So we've just made away from Great End Summit. You'll have seen us climbing up the band. That was quite a tough and tricky scramble. The rocks were so wet and mossy. Yeah, just had to be really careful on there. But got up to Great End Summit, and Great End Summit's just there. And then we've come down to Calf Cove, and again the views are just absolutely amazing. Over there towards S Pike, Bowfell, Crinkle Crags. You can see right the way down to the course over there, and then there's Hill Crag there. Look at that down into Calf Cove. Absolutely gorgeous. Bit of cloud just, low cloud just drifting in there, which is nice. But I'm not sure which way we're going to head back now. Just again, it's just a casual one, just a nice chilled one, just making it up as we go along, and taking in the views, enjoying a beautiful day. So I'll catch up with you in a bit. So we're nearly back at the car park down at Seathwaite farm now, and it's been a great little trip. There's Great End there. We just came back the route by Ruddy Gill. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous route, Ruddy Gill. If you haven't tried it, just have a check out this route. It's absolutely beautiful. But I've been out with Scott, the Lone Explorer, and I just want to say a massive thank you to Scott. I've had a lot of difficult times recently, and this guy has been absolutely amazing. He's really helped me out, and he offered to come out with me last night and do a camp with me. I really wasn't in the right place for spending the night in the mountain on my own, so I really appreciate his help, and he's a great guy. Check out his channel as well, the Lone Explorer. He's got a lot of good advice and wild camping tips on there. Really worth checking that out. Yeah, so I'll sign off for now. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll hope to see you in the next one, whenever that may be. See you guys.